In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to sublimate on any dark fabric or cotton fabric. I'm also going to show you step by step how to create this beautiful design, how to cut it, and how to press it onto the t-shirts. So usually before you can sublimate on any material, it has to be a polyester material, but we're going to be using a cotton material in this video, and I will show you step by step how to achieve this beautiful and vibrant design. So let's quickly look at the equipment we're going to be needing. You're going to need your t-shirt, and this is a black 100% cotton fabric. You're going to need your sublimation paper. So I'm using the sublimation paper. You're going to need your sublimation printer. I'm using the Epson EcoTank ET4800 series. You can use any sublimation printer, and then we're going to use this sublimation HTV for dark fabric. I'll put the link of all of this equipment down in the description. You're going to need your heat resistant tape. You're going to need your scissors. Then you're going to need your cutting machine. I'll be using the Cricut Maker 3. And then you're going to need your Cricut mat. So I'll be using the blue one. And then you're going to need your heat press machine. So these are the equipment we're going to be using in this tutorial. So let's go over to Canva and create the beautiful design. Alright, so we are in Canva, and I'll quickly show you how I made this simple design here in Canva, and this floral pattern we're going to use for the sublimation. So this is a combination of text and element. So the first thing you want to do is to go to the text area here, click on text, add a subheading, and then you're going to type in whatever you want to type. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this "she is an amazing," and then I will write mama here. So capital letter M, small letter A, capital letter M, small letter A. All right, so the next thing you want to do is to change the font. So here for the mama, I use Antin font, and then for the she is an amazing, I used Buvalo. So let's quickly change the font. So I'll come over here and change the font to Antin here, and then I will scale this up a little bit, and then I'll click on the she is an amazing and change the font to Buvalo. So the next thing you want to add is the love element that we have over here. So you come to elements, click on search for love. You can search for love art outline. Click on that, click on graphic, see all, and then you choose anyone you like here. So I think I use this particular one. So you click on it, and then you want to reduce the size. You want to make it very tiny. And then once you are happy with the size, just position it wherever you want to position it. Then you can duplicate and spread it around. You can rotate it a little bit, just play around with it. So let's zoom this up a bit. All right, and then you want to search for another love art, not the outline this time around. So I will come over here and search for love art, then graphic, see all, and then I think I use this particular one. And then you scale this down. You want to change the color to black or whatever color you want. And then I will just come over here and change the color to black. And then you will also duplicate this and spread it around. And there you go, you have your design. You can now go ahead and group all of this together. And there you have your design. So I'm going to delete this one. Okay, so now you know how to create this design. The next thing you want to do is to add a new page. Come over here to elements, and you want to search for flora, flora. And then you come to photos. Click on photos, and then you want to scroll down, just explore the page and then see whichever one you like. So this is the one I pick. And what I did was that I just click on this orange to make it more deeper. So once you are happy with it, you can just click on it, click on these three dots, and then set image as background. Can you see that? So the next thing you want to do once you're happy with your design is to click on share, click on download, transparent background. I'm going to increase the size a bit, and then I'm only downloading page 5 and 6. So uncheck all, click on page 5, page 6, done, and then click on download. So the next thing you want to do is to go over to your Cricut workspace. So we are in Cricut workspace. The next thing you want to do is to click on upload. Click on upload image. You want to upload the design you have just downloaded. Click on browse, click on the design, and then click on open. Then click on continue, apply and continue. And then you want to click on flat graphic. Click on continue and upload. All right, so we have our design here. The next thing you want to do is to scale your design. You want to reduce the size to the actual size you want to print out on your t-shirts. So depending on what you want to print out, so you come over here to the size and unlock this key. By doing that, you'll be able to, you want to stretch, you'll be able to, squeeze and do whatever you want to do with the design. So I'll just resize this to 9.6 and 6.7. Okay. So I think I'm happy with this size because I'm using an A4 printer. And if you are using an A4 sublimation printer, you won't be able to go over 9.6, 9.7. Cricut won't allow you because we are doing the print then cut method. So if it is just the basic method, you are good to go with any size. But if you're using the print then cut, which means you're going to cut out the vinyl, you're going to cut out the sublimation pattern, you won't be able to go over it. So once you're happy with this, the next thing you want to do is to double click on this and click on duplicate. So once you have duplicated this, you're going to change this duplicated one to basic cut by coming over here, click on cut, print and cut, and click on basic. So this is the one you're going to use the vinyl to cut out, and this is the one you're going to use the sublimation paper to cut out. And once you have done this, let me just quickly show you, because what we are going to do in this video is slightly different. But if you're using this method, this is what you will do. And then you will click on make, on matte, click on confirm, and then you want to come over here and change the paper size. So change the paper. You can see that we don't have the option for A4 size. It means that our design is slightly bigger. So you have to cancel and go back to the Cricut space and resize the design. So I will delete the basic cut. Then we need to size this down a little bit. So let's make this 6.5. Click on make. Now we have the option for the A4 paper size. So it means you can't go over this value, which is 9.6 and 6.5 for the height if you are using the A4 printer. But if you're using the A3 printer, obviously you can go over this size. So you want to double click on duplicate, change this to basic cut, and then click on make, click on matte, confirm, and then come over here and change this to A4 size. All right, so you are good to go now. And then you want to send this to your printer. And then this other one here, click on it. You want to use the vinyl to cut this out. But what you are going to do in this video is that, let me go back to the Cricut space, is that we only want to cover the mama with the floral part. We only want to cover the mama with the floral pattern. These other parts, which is the she is an amazing and the elements, the love elements, they're going to be on white vinyl. So we only want to cover this. But if if you're using the floral parts for the whole of this, that is exact what I've just shown you is the step you're going to take. And then you cut it out, you send it to the printer, and you align them on your heat press. So but because we want to only cover the mama with this, so I will go to upload. Then I'm going to upload the image, which is the floral part. Then you want to click on flat graphic. Click on continue, upload. Okay, so we have our design, which we're going to place over this. So once you are sure that what you size over here has covered the mama, the next thing I want to do, I'm going to change this to basic cut. So this is going to be the basic cut, and then this is going to be the print then cut. So let's go over to make, click on matte, confirm. You want to change this to A4 paper size, and then you want to click on mirror. Then click on continue, send to printer, next. Your printer here, search for your printer here, and then uncheck this add bleed. We don't want to add bleed to it. Then check it, then use system dialog, click on this, then print. And then you come over here, make sure your printer is selected here, click on preferences, make sure it is set to A4 paper size, portrait. So you want to change this paper type from plain paper to Epson matte, and then the quality you want to use high quality for it. So make sure you click on this color, and then go to more options and make sure you are not mirroring the image here, because we have already done that in Cricut. So once you have done this, click on OK, and then click on print. So once you are done printing, click on basic cut, and then you want to browse all materials, and then you want to search for flogged iron on, this one. So click on this one, click on done, and make sure that you read the instruction here. So the instruction here is that make sure mirror is turned on and iron on material is the shiny side is facing down. So I'm going to turn on the mirror here, and then let's go over to the Cricut. All right, so this is the shiny part of the vinyl. So this is the inner part. So this is the side that we face the matte. So this is what we have, guys. So now that we have done within the vinyl, the next thing we want to do is to move over to the heat press, and then you want to cut out, because we are not using the Cricut to cut out this one. So I'm going to cut out this mark, and then we are ready to press. So let's move over to the heat press. All right, so we are ready to press now, and the first thing you want to do is to pre-press your t-shirt. Press for 5 seconds. The next thing you want to do is to place the vinyl. So we want to place the vinyl. You can use your hand as a guide, 4 fingers, from the neckline, or you use the ruler guide. I'll put the link to the ruler guide in the description down below. And then you're going to press this for 20 seconds. So now we're going to sublimate on this mama, and then I'm going to increase my settings to 204 degrees Celsius. That will be for 60 seconds. All right, so we are ready to sublimate. I'm going to place this inside of the t-shirt. So it doesn't matter whether you are working with white or yellow or black. Just make sure you place it inside. All right, so we have our floral pattern here, and then you're going to place that over the mama only. And then you want to use your heat resistant tape to tape it down. To sublimate for 60 seconds. 2, 1, 0. Look at that. That is so beautiful. Look at this. Look at this, guys. So let me take off this inside one, and look at that, guys. This is so beautiful. All right, so this is what we have. It came out so beautiful and so vibrant. I really like this, guys, and I hope you like it as well. So this is basically how you can sublimate on dark cotton fabric. So if you would like to learn more about different printing method, I have an online course that will teach you step by step how to design, even with no previous experience, how to design, how to print different products from t-shirts, mugs, hoodies, sweatshirts, tote bags, jute bags, earrings, purse, and so many more. I'll put the link down in the description below, and this course will also teach you how to get customers and sell your products. So if you are interested, check the link in the description out. Until I see you in the next video, have a wonderful day. Bye for now.